Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you've ever looked at an Impressionist painting and wondered where that inspiration came from, this is Honfleur, located where the Seine River finally surrenders to the English Channel. This is northern France's living gallery. There's a reason Honfleur regularly appears on lists of the most beautiful towns in France. Its compact size makes it perfect for exploring on foot, and every turn reveals another scene worthy of an oil painting. Whether you're visiting for a day trip from Paris or staying a little longer to soak up the Norman charm, here are our best things to do in Honfleur. Since you'll more than likely walk over to the Picturesque basin, your first stop off could be the Lieutenance. This gorgeous, prestigious building sits at the entrance to the Vieux Bassin de Honfleur and has been completely restored from its former glory. It now hosts a heritage centre on the maritime history of Honfleur, a tourism office and an art residency. We enjoyed the personalised touch, the historic characters coming back to life, and the interesting videos about fishing. It's truly a little gem of a museum, and the warm welcome made it even more appealing. From here, it's worth going to the Musée Eugène-Boudin. This museum celebrates Eugène-Boudin, who was one of the first 19th century French painters to paint landscapes outdoors. A great marine painter who was considered one of the forerunners of Impressionism. The museum is an excellent place to discover Honfleur, as it was in the past, and to learn about its artists who left behind such extraordinary works. There are many engaging images of local scenes which are particularly interesting to look at, especially after you've orientated yourself around Honfleur. It's a really enriching experience and worth a few hours of your time. Next up is the Maritime Museum in Honfleur, which is located in the former Saint-Étienne church. The old chapel has been repurposed to house maritime artefacts. This particular museum is dedicated to the maritime history. It is a really small church, but you can enjoy looking at the ship models, the navigational instruments, nautical charts, and other objects related to the lives of sailors. We think it's worth visiting this place to better understand the importance of Honfleur's role in the maritime history of the region. From the Maritime Church and just round the corner, located in the town's old former prison, wander around the Ethnography Museum. It offers visitors a snapshot into the daily life and culture of the region through various artefacts, reconstructions and exhibits from the medieval times right up to the 19th century. There are two different parts to this museum, the first being the prison, situated in an old 16th century house that was then converted into a prison. Then in the yard there is also a stone staircase which was used to access the upper part of the prison, called the postcard. This part of the prison is the Ethnography Museum, which houses an exceptionally interesting collection of artefacts, and it really is quite a cool experience and worthwhile to stop into. Our tip is to head outside to the Rue de la Prison. If you want real Instagrammable spots, then this truly is the place. You cannot miss an opportunity to take a stroll towards one of the most iconic spots in Honfleur. You would normally picture a medieval church constructed of stone and marble. Oh no, not Honfleur's entirely wooden St. Catherine's Church, which is the largest wooden church remaining still in France. In fact, this incredibly unusual building was built by the town shipbuilders, seafarers and the other maritime workers, and you might notice the ceiling that looks like an overturned ship's hull. The stunning church has some very unique stained glass, some unbelievable wood carvings, and a completely separate wooden belfry nearby. From the pedestrian street, you will notice another specialty of St. Catherine's Church, the bell tower that is completely detached from the rest of the building. It's classified as a historic monument, yet the magnificent architectural details, with thanks to the true wood craftsmen of the time, really do make this an extraordinary place to visit within the idyllic seaside town of Honfleur. Another unexpected, unusual and really interesting museum is the Maisons Satie, a scenographic and musical trail museum that pays tribute to the musician and composer Erik Satie. He was born here in 1866. The museum visit itself is unbelievably strange and quirky, but this was just like Satie himself. A refreshing and unique take on a typical dry museum. You take an audio guide through a lovely old home, and the audio guide senses your steps and will start a clip to explain what you're experiencing whilst you're walking through. You can go at your own pace or on your own self-guided tour. And even if you don't know who he was or what his music was about, and even if you don't normally enjoy museums, we most definitely recommend the Satie House. Just a stone's throw and outside of the centre is an unusual and beautiful place to visit, named the Garden of Personnalities. Set on a former mudflat in the estuary, there are over 10 hectares of landscaped area that lets you stroll through garden boats with busts of individual figures from Honfleur's historical and cultural heritage. They include a number of personalities who have either lived or stayed in the town. Those include Claude Monet, Eugène-Boudin and Alexandre Dubourg. Although it's a little bit out of the way, it really is a very pleasant, quiet and calming way to enjoy a few hours while still embodying the Honfleur atmosphere. We totally believe there is a real true reason why Honfleur is voted one of the most beautiful and visited towns in Normandy. But what is obvious and adds to its charm and allure is its true connection to Impressionism. Creation is experienced as much as it is admired, and this couldn't be more true. Just walk down those medieval streets, peer into the captivating shops and art galleries. You'll be just spoilt for choice. This town is a celebration of French art de vivre, where every detail, from its charming decor to its immersive history, invites you to slow down and just savour the moment. So that's it for this week. We hope that you've enjoyed the video and that it's inspired you to get lost in Honfleur. If you have, please be sure to hit that like button, hype it, and why not subscribe to the channel for more content. So we'll see you in the next one. Till next time.